Women are often celebrated for their shining moments. We're expected to chase perfection, picture perfection. But I want to shine a light on the parts that are overlooked, the despites, the not so glamorous things about us. My name is Eve Bangkong, and I'm the Uncertified Authority. In this documentary, I want to tell a story of strength, resilience, and unwavering tenacity. This is her story, lived, shown, and as told by her. Hi, Timmy.
Hi.
Let's talk sense of self. Would you say you have a strong sense of self?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Walk us through.
Well, I think I pretended to have a sense of self. But then you get to a point in life where you realize that pretending doesn't really get you so far. I've really been centered in my spirituality and God, because God teaches you who you are, who you're supposed to be, who He made you to be. Pretending is crazy. Maybe not pretending, but like I'm acting out what I felt like I was supposed to be, like a dutiful daughter, a good sister, and it just looks like putting everybody ahead of yourself because you think that that's what you're supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be useful to people so that you can be loved. So that's what it was like. Very chaotic. It sounds good because English is nice, but in the reality of it, it could be a lot, yeah.
So in conversations that we have had over time, sometimes you would say you felt like you were pleasing people in order that they would learn how to please you. Mm-hmm. How did that feel like internally?
It really features a lot of types of people in life. You have different types of relationships, like your familial ones, your romantic ones, and the platonic ones. But I think I did this across board. It's a sense that you don't really feel like you as a person are worth being loved. So you sort of need to do things to sort of get people to love you. So there's that aspect. And then also like loving people, hoping that they would love you the same way or to the same degree. But it's just really draining. You just keep doing things, you make a laugh, make it for you. I'm still gonna like you. So it's definitely very draining. You feel empty because you've given everything. Kind of messed up.
So let's walk into some of the bigger issues that may have gifted you this mindset. First one, which is something that I feel like you have advocated over time, body image. Growing up, what was that like for you?
Growing up, I didn't really like myself. There was no love at home. Do you know what I mean? At home, there were specific words that just made me remember every day that, you don't so cute, lady. You're not so having it on you. My uncles used to call me Kenge. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound very nice. Imagine somebody calls you Kenge every day. You're going to hate yourself, kind of. It was not a fun experience, I must say. So I've never really felt like I was cute. Because of that, you take everything you can get. Oh, one guy said hi to me. Wow. Oh my God. I have to love you till I die. Because I personally think I'm a scrap. But not anymore. Come on, stop that. Don't come to me with that crap.
Let's go into familial relationships. They say a girl's first love is her dad. What was that relationship like?
I didn't really have one. I didn't really have a relationship with my father. I just found out maybe like 2 days ago that people hug their dads like it's a thing. I'm joking. It's not like I didn't have an idea, but I just never really saw that.
What's the fondest memory you have with him?
My dad is funny. Like, my dad is a great guy. Like, he's fun. He's funny. He used to say, know your level. I didn't get it until this year. Know your level. That's my fondest memory of my dad. He's a funny guy that knows his level.
How has that relationship inspired or affected, rather, your relationships? How has that translated to how you've been treated?
You never know that these things bother you. They bother you or they're problematic until there's a problem. So I didn't really think that not having that love or having that support had anything to do with my development or my relationships. now I realize that people who are loved at home, they behave different. They have a certain level of self-confidence. They just know themselves because they've been taught who they are, who they should be, or what they should take, or what they shouldn't take. So I think that if I did have that sort of love, I would react to things differently. Not that God does not love you, but God does not love you for me. Okay. So yeah, I think it would have 100% changed my life if I did have that.
You had that relationship with your dad. We're talking about how that affected other relationships. What kind of parent did he make you want to be?
Wow. I hadn't really thought about like my father's parenting and said, okay, fine, because of this, I want to be this sort of person. I think it was just the joint parenting from both parents, the way I was parented in a whole. I just knew the things that I didn't want to do. Like, first of all, I didn't want my children to feel like they owe me for being alive. I was more conscious of the things I didn't want to do that were done to me. Not only as a result of my father's parenting, but just the way I was parented in a whole.
Anyone who listens to you would say you're extremely confident. You say what you think and you're never scared to express yourself. How has that been balancing this mindset with that personality?
I think that people confuse like joking with confidence. So like I'm a funny person. The only person who doesn't think I'm funny is my therapist. She's like, haha, shut up. Now talk. Because she knows that the funny is a way to mask the truth, the true personality. I do like outwardly seem very confident, but I'm always second guessing every single thing. Like
Now you've done a lot of things. What are the things you're proud of?
Wow, that's crazy though. I'm alive. I'm proud of the fact that I'm alive. I think that's my biggest achievement, waking up every day, because it's difficult. I don't think I gave myself permission to be proud of anything because I feel like everything I've done is not enough.
Who are some women who have inspired you, made you want to be a better version of yourself, and enabled you get up when you wanted to give up?
There is this kind of thing. I don't want it to be deeply philosophical. I just want to think of people in my immediate sphere of thinking and Instagram. I'm not lie to you. You and this up. I love that lady. She makes me feel like I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, which means enjoy, 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 walk, enjoy, enjoy, walk, enjoy, and look cute and just enjoy. And I love that lady so much. And Issa Rae.
Based on everything that you've been through, what ways have you been able to cope?
I think I put a lot of my pain into my work, and I think all my life experiences have culminated into like a lot of TV shows that you've seen. So Skinny Girl in Transit, I created that, and that was really off of my experiences. First Time Mom, Clinically Speaking, there's Babao and so many other shows that are coming out, and I've been writing. So yeah, a lot of my time and pain I spend in just writing my TV shows and my films, and it's really exciting. It's going to be exciting. The next couple of years is really going to be exciting because you're going to get to see more of the things I have written. So, things about me that make me grateful to be a woman. I think wigs. It's funny. I think wigs are really cute. They can transform you from Fasila to Beyonce. And that's something. Okay, apparently men can do that now, actually, so maybe that's not a good answer. Being a woman is great. That's all I know. Technically, it's great. It's a fun thing. You have to have babies if you want to. This is a very bad way to answer this question. You shouldn't ask me questions like this. So I'm going to answer that question again in a way that pleases the Lord. The ability to create life, and not only create life as in children. I think women are just great incubators. Like you can give us a little and we make a lot. And I think I'm very good at doing that. So I love being a woman because of that. I think the fact that women are just great at making something out of nothing is really what makes me grateful to be a woman. It's like, you know, it's not the very best thing, but I'm happy that I can still like survive. If you put me in the worst situation, I'll find a way to get out. And I think it's a skill and a superpower that women have. So shout out to women, man. Shout out to you guys.